Today we're checking out the Jeep licensed by RedRock enhanced Ruby rails in texture black for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL 4-doors. If you're wanting some real rocker protection with that clean Rubicon look and you don't want a big low-hanging step, these are a factory plus upgrade that keeps your JL looking tough and trail ready, so they are definitely worth checking out. All right, when it comes to the features, these are designed to follow the JL's body lines very tight for maximum ground clearance, so you're not catching them on ruts or any parking blocks or when you're out there on the trail. This enhanced Ruby rail profile is going to give you more coverage along the pinch seam and lower rocker than some basic steps. And there's a subtle rear kickout that helps deflect debris and gives the quarter a little extra shield when you're easing past rocks or trees. Because these are JL specific, these are going to line up exactly with the factory mounting points for a solid and rattle-free fit. And they sit high and close for the true Rubicon-like fit, and there's nothing hanging down like running boards. Day to day, these can take the abuse from shoes, gravel, door dings, trail hits, and everything in between. And since these are Jeep licensed with this nice Jeep logo plate here on the front edge, you get the style and finish that match OE trim for a came that way look in a factory plus option. You're getting very heavy gauge steel rails with boxed ends and welded caps for strength where it counts. This is finished in a texture black powder coat finish to fight rust and corrosion for years to come. The brackets are actually one of my favorite parts of the construction because they're actually welded to the rail. They're not just a little small bracket that goes in between the vehicle and the step. So this is one long bracket. All three mounting points are one solid piece with strong welds to the actual rail itself. And that's gonna make it so it has great contact and great hold, and you're not gonna get any flexing from these small brackets that are just individual pieces. So this really beefs it up, and this mounting bracket right here really sets it apart from other options, in my opinion. Now, as far as the pricing goes on these are coming in right in that low $400 price range. This is a great price for true steel Ruby style rails that are JL specific with a Jeep logo, plus it includes all the hardware to simplify that install process. And if you stick with me, we'll get to that install here next. Now when it comes to the install on these, it's gonna get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have these done in about 2 hours of your time, or even less if everything goes smooth. Now let's head on out to the shop, and we will give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
All right, for this install, you would need a 3/8 ratchet, along with a 10mm socket and a 13mm socket. Today we're gonna be installing a set of Ruby rails on our Wrangler. Let's get started. All right, now we can get our step rail mounted onto the body. We're first going to slide this under and get the holes into the pinch weld. You just want to come down like this and then kind of curve everything back up. All right, once you have that in there, you can move under and get the bolts in. All right, now we can come through with our upper bolt and use our bolt with our flat washer and our lock washer and get that started. And then we can move on to our lower bolts. We'll place our flat washer along with our locking nut. Same thing for the rear bolt. It's kind of hard to see, but it's back on this side. Now we can come in and tighten the upper bolt with our 13mm socket. And for the bottom 2 bolts, we can tighten down with our 10mm socket. Once you have all 3 bolts tightened up, you can repeat for the rear and the front bracket, and also repeat the entire process for the other side. All right, that wraps up our install for Jeep licensed by RedRock enhanced Ruby rails in textured black for 18 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL 4-door. Just remember, for everything Wrangler related, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.